Okay, here I am at the door, about to make a choice. Choice at the door. So, this is my room. Do I stay or do I go? I'm gonna go. Living room. Kitty cat. This is Bandita. My mom's art. May she rest in peace. And my front door. Walking in a winter wonderland. Okay, so been getting ice and snow since about Friday here in southeastern Oklahoma and obviously a lot of other places. So it's cold, but it's also beautiful. So, way of looking at the choice at the door, I could have stayed in my room where it's warm and it's comfortable, but I'm just gonna be mostly, there's not much room to spread out and like do stuff, so I'm mostly gonna be sitting on my bed. As far as activities, I can sleep. I mostly like to sit in the dark. I can play on my phone. I can play video games. But there's not a whole lot of not a whole lot of room for like growth activities, unless I want to like read or something like that. Now another choice at the door. My brother, the last few weeks, he started working out, and he'll invite me to either work out with him, or if I don't want to work out, he'll ask me to spot him doing bench press. So that's a choice at the door. Even though pretty much every time he just kind of comes out of nowhere with it, I don't know it's coming, and I'm usually just kind of laying around, and I don't really feel like doing it. Every time I end up getting dressed and putting my shoes on, and I'll go in there with him, and I'll go ahead and do the full workout, and I'm always glad that I did. And plus, he says it's more fun whenever I do it with him instead of him having to do it alone. And the only times he does it alone, he says, is when I sleep in all day. So that kind of makes me want to make a different choice and start getting up earlier so I can be there for my brother. Because if I moved back here. This is the house that we grew up in. It was built a little after 1994 when I was born, and our mom passed away in last April. So I was presented with the choice at the door to stay in Paris or to move home to be with my brother and also, my grandparents so they could help and stuff like that, and I could help them. So that was the choice I made to come back home. So, choice at the door. The choice of the door was coming back to Earthwaking. I'm glad I made that choice. After I started working, I kind of didn't really have time to be a part of the community so much anymore. And once I started working, I kind of lost a lot of the motivation I had to do like anything else besides that. So, yeah, that's kind of what happened there. Oh yeah, and as far as the environment, I could have made the choice to stay in my room where it's warm and comfortable, but if you step outside your comfort zone, you'll see a lot of beauty. The world is so vast, and there's so much to do and explore, and there is some risk. There is a little bit of danger, and obviously there is discomfort, but when you get out of your room and you do stuff with people and you do stuff in the environment, that is when you really have the opportunity to grow. Choice of the door.